All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, again. My name is Jay, and today we're gonna ask, can I ever have a drink, again. But first, if you haven't yet, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you care about your sobriety as much as we do, then make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. All right, let's get started. I know a lot of you out there probably haven't even started your sobriety journey yet, and you're probably already thinking to yourself, well, can I ever have a drink again? What about special occasions, weddings, 4th of July, my birthday, New Year's Eve? How about just on Fridays? When will I know if it's ever okay to have a drink again? Well, first, let me remind you that sobriety is a relationship. It's a relationship between your current self and your future self to not cheat on your future self with your past self. Make sense?
Yep.
Here's not the way to think about sobriety.
Are you prepared to love each other and honor each other for as long as you both shall live?
That, in my opinion, is a little terrifying. I would suggest to treat sobriety more like on-the-job training. And after enough training, you'll know when it's time to take the job seriously. And for those of you out there that are just starting your sobriety journey, don't let a little bit of stress, anxiety, or any of those pesky feelings, those feelings that you're not quite used to handling without alcohol. Don't let those feelings discourage you from your goal of staying sober. Sobriety is not a one and done attempt. Remember when you were a kid and you tried to learn how to ride a bike without any training wheels? How many of you out there fell down the first time and said,
well, so I fell. This is stupid. It's too hard. I'm embarrassed. I quit. Look, Dad, just put the training wheels back on and I'll just ride with training wheels for the rest of my life.
Here's the thing about sobriety. You earn sobriety. Just like you earn your degree, your job title, and the freedom of riding through life without those training wheels. Everything in life that's worth doing comes with setbacks, bumps in the road, and detours up ahead. And so I get asked this question all the time, when can I have a drink again? So don't worry, because you're not the only one. It's mostly from people who are on the first few weeks of sobriety, or people who haven't even started their sobriety journey yet. I get that you're probably surrounded with people who still drink, and that all of the places that you socialize at and all of the activities that you normally participate in all probably involve drinking. Am I right? But you're here watching sobriety videos for a reason. What is your reason? Is it because of the way that alcohol is affecting your mind, your body, your relationships, your job, your health? And what about your finances? Maybe you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe you're tired of looking in the mirror and not liking who's looking back at you. And these are the reminders that even the most seasoned of us need to remember when we ask the question of, when can I drink again? The real question is, should you drink again? You already know what you stand to lose if you go back to drinking alcohol. But I'm guessing that you haven't stuck around long enough to find out what you'll actually gain. Here's the big secret. Are you ready? You might want to write this one down. The whole point of sobriety is to get to a place in your sobriety journey that you won't want to drink again. Yeah, it's a real thing. This really does happen in time when you get sober. When you make this one decision for yourself and you stop poisoning your mind, your body, and your soul, it's like going from walking through your house with all the lights off for decades and then gradually opening the blinds and turning the lights on. And some of you are definitely not going to like the mess that you're about to see. And it's okay. Those recycling bags are just going to be a little heavy, that's all. But you will be able to see more clearly and to navigate the space that you've put yourself into more effectively. You'll find yourself becoming more optimistic instead of continuing to root around in the trenches of negativity. How does that sound familiar? And no, it doesn't happen on the first day of sobriety, or probably not even in the first week of sobriety. You will probably be pretty pumped after a week of sobriety, but be advised, because that's when that voice starts to creep back inside your head. You know, the voice that says things like,
I feel better now, so I guess my drinking probably wasn't really a big deal.
Or how about this one?
See, you don't have a drinking problem, so let's go celebrate your good behavior with a drink. You've earned it.
So let me be real here for a minute. I've maybe only heard of one or maybe two people out of the thousands of people in this sobriety community who attempted to get sober and did it on the first try. And newsflash, I am not one of those two people. It took me like 20 or more times to try to get sober and stay sober. Yeah, that part. Staying sober. Even after I started this channel, it took me like 2 years to get the hang of sobriety. So stop worrying about what you think that you're losing in sobriety, and instead focus on what you'll be gaining in sobriety. Remember, sobriety is a relationship that takes daily maintenance, and the maintenance gets easier and easier. I know every single one of you watch YouTube videos on how to solve much less complex problems than sobriety, don't you? And it probably takes you more than one attempt to do what? Propagate plants, get the stains out of your shirt, reseasoning a cast iron pan, rewinding over and over, pausing the video, trying to get it just right, asking yourself, how do they do it so easily in this 5-minute video? And I've been attempting to do this for like 2 hours now. Why? Because practice makes progress. Whenever we practice something, does it get easier or does it get harder? It gets easier. And sobriety is no different. We always like to say that it's much easier to stay sober than it is to get sober. But once you get there, it's all about the what? Maintenance, that's right. It's all about reinventing the relationships that you currently have and about building new relationships that you didn't know that you could have. It's about stepping back from the people, places, and things that are no longer part of your current sobriety journey and stepping into the tools that'll help you and your recovery. So let me ask you a question. Does having a drink fit into this model of success? No. No. So what tools do you need to step into to achieve your goals? If you have to go to AA, do it. Or sit down with your friends and family and say, hey, I would really appreciate your support while I make this very important lifestyle change for myself. And if that's what it's going to take, then definitely do that. Talk to your doctor, go to therapy, find online sobriety meetings. Just take the extra steps. I'm willing to bet there are a handful of people in your life that would love to see you make this very important change. And who knows? Maybe you'll inspire them to join you along this sobriety journey. Remember, you only need to be a few steps ahead of someone else to lead them in the right direction. So let's get back on track. I want you to remember this one very important motto. If you're not where you want to be along your sobriety journey, or any journey, then keep going. It's as simple as that. Keep going. And if your goal is to get sober, be sober, and stay sober, there's no time for distractions. There's no time for pulling off the side of the road and taking a detour the first time that you see a big flashy sign that says, are you stressed out right now? Liquor store up ahead off the next highway exit ramp. So when it comes to the question of when can I have a drink again? The whole point of sobriety is to realign our priorities, to get our physical health and our mental health back, to work on our career, our family lives, and to get our lives back in order. And to do all of that first before asking, when can I ever have a drink, ... again, so that you value you again. And you won't want to cheat on the person that you're becoming with the person who you used to be. Make sense? So I hope this answers your question. And if you have any more questions, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Why? Because we always love hearing from you. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And speaking of binging, if you want to binge watch another one of our videos, the entire playlist of our most recent episodes are going to pop up on the screen in about 10 seconds. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your sobriety journey, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see another one of our videos, click here.